Okay, so I'm heading down to Wisconsin today to do a shoot. Well, actually, teleprompting tomorrow for a commercial. But today I'm here doing Claude Code because I'm putting together two different apps. One will be a phone app that you'll use when you're filming stuff, your lighting stuff as a DP. Um, and then the second thing is this app for, or a web page specifically for outreach where you can like import all of the leads. You can, let's say like Summit Brewing Company, whatever. If this was one, if you want to click them on the map, it would show them on the map. You can add them to like a route that you might want to go to. You can color code them like a hot lead. It'll update down here as well as up there. You can add all of your notes to it for follow up. You can, yeah, you can open it, their website. You can click to call. And this is like right now, this is version, I don't know what you call it, version 2, version 3. Because basically I'm just chatting with, I'm using the function button on the Mac to do voice to text into any text browser, and I'm just describing exactly what I want. I've got like paragraph after paragraph after paragraph after paragraph of like UI UX changes I want. Like, oh, I want to resize this. I want to be able to move this. I want to be able to import things. I want to be able to back things up. I want it to be a local app. I want it to be this. I want to, like, all of the things that I would want to do for a CRM and like a basic CRM outreach for somebody who doesn't want a whole CRM. They just want to like, I just want to call like every video production company in the Twin Cities. I want to see where they're at. I want to be able to like click a button and open up and send them an email while I'm on a call with them and just like change their forms. Like I want to be able to take notes, like all the stuff that I did in Google Sheets, but I would like a much better UI UX, and I would like to be able to just like click on it and dial up from my phone, or in this case, it's going to be an iPad because iPad has Google Voice integration, so you can do click and call. All the joys of being Android with in the modern world, like click to call doesn't just like send from your browser to your phone and dial it out. So that's been kind of interesting trying to overcome that issue. Um, but yeah, and just like kind of sorting through the system, making it all sortable now, so you can like sort on your leads and say, okay, I want my hot leads at the top. Um, Building all of the stuff for like sales outreach, because I mean this could go to anyone who has a small business or anyone who does like a very beginner level sales where you don't want a whole expensive $100 a month CRM. Um, my issue is going to be more of like call tracking, call integration to like how do you record your calls, put them in here. So that's where like the notes section is really big. I'm like updating, revamping that. I've burned through all of my tokens for today on the paid plan. Uh, and then meanwhile, I'm like, okay, I should probably get started on my iPhone and Android app, because in this space, there's basically two different people, like YouTubers, that have their own app for kind of the space that I'm in. They both have a different angle on how it's done. And I've got a completely different angle that I'm like, this is what I care about as a DP. And you guys are not making it. Like, your apps don't do that. And also, I'm on Android. So, um, yeah, so I'm trying to make something that's not only just like, hey, it works on Android, but something that will be just fundamentally better. So that's kind of what I'm working on right now. I need to drive down the 3.5 hour drive. I want to get down there before rush hour, going through, I think, Rochester. Maybe I'm going to do the river route. We'll see. Anyways, that's what I'm working on. Claude and Claude Design is the one that you can make the apps with, or like web browser, stuff like that. And apparently, it's only like $100 a year to be an app developer with your apps getting to the iOS. I'm not sure if there's additional fees per whatever, but that's something I want to experiment with, is actually getting an app into the App Store and be able to have something that like anybody can just download it and start using it. And um, I think that would be like a really good excuse or a good reason to create more content, is this type of thing where I can just document the process of like, hey, I'm coding this, or I'm not really coding, I'm prompting the code and making it and getting it out there and updating features. And I'm like, as you use this, think this is like a good example where my ADHD of like every little detail, I want to just like make it perfect, make it the best. Like I want this to be like Apple-esque for usability, but at the same time, if I can make it like where it's literally like a free app, um, I don't know how I would monetize it. I'm guessing if it helps people, that's what I feel like. Zig Ziglar always said, if you help enough people get what they want, you can get whatever you want. And so, yeah, how can I make this in such a way that's just so easy to use? Start building relationships with people that isn't going to a sleazy show up and exchange business cards networking thing. Not to say that they're all sleazy, but I'm just saying like I'm trying to make it where like you could spend your time instead targeting specific people that are really good fit for your ideal customer profile, your ICP, and what are ways that you can actually do that for somebody with ADHD, where it might be a little bit more challenging. They're like want to just dive in and make everything perfect, and so everything from like power dialers to um, you know follow-ups to everything. Without the complicated part of it. So, anyways, that's what this is. I'm working on it. Let me know if you're interested in the comments what you'd want to see in a CRM type thing, or if there's any challenges on a film set as a DP that you're trying to overcome. Would love to build those into my on-set app. Yeah. So, anyways, it's kind of fun. Bye.